I've come here today to tell you something. God has a plan for your life. I don't care who you are, where you've been, or what you've done. I don't care what somebody else has done to you. I don't care how bad life has treated you, how unfair life has been, or how stupid you have been. For I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. For days, I would pull that out every morning. I'd read that scripture. Sometimes I would go off for a walk and I would just quote that scripture over and over to myself, and it took me a while of quoting that scripture to actually believe that scripture could apply to me. I thought it applied to a bunch of other people, but not to me. A hope? A future?
Sometimes you need to get knocked down before you can really figure out what your fight is and how you need to fight it. Sometimes you need to feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God predestined inside of you. God says in Jeremiah, I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Hear me well on this day. This day when you have reached the hilltop and you are deciding on next jobs, next steps, careers, further education. You would rather find purpose than a job or a career. Purpose crosses disciplines. Purpose is an essential element of you. It is the reason you are on the planet at this particular time in history. Your very existence is wrapped up in the things you are here to fulfill. Whatever you choose for a career path, remember the struggles along the way are only meant to shape you for your purpose. When God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. If it's meant for you, God will move someone that's holding you back away from a door and put someone there who will open it for you. I don't know what your future is, but if you're willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. Press on with pride and press on with purpose and appreciate what God has brought you through.